Aloha from Honolulu and home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Utah State Aggies, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Rainbow Warriors will kick it off to get us underway. On the run from inside his own 5. So the Utah State Aggies offense will go on the attack first. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
One thing you know about this defense, they have got a pass rush, and you cannot be predictable, especially when it comes to throwing the football. There is too much athleticism and length up front on this defensive line and in their front 7, and they register a sack early here on only the second play of the game.
And the Aggies have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to run it. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's got it again. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Aggies really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Tollefson. Here's the pressure. And here comes the Heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So Hawaii's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Right, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And, you know, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Got his man quickly. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. The Rainbow Warriors are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds his tight end. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line.
Every single week, defenses know who's going to get the ball thrown to them, but they can't stop him with that last catch. He now has over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
Oh, he's got some space. And he runs it and
offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
7, Utah State, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Rides the back on the option, the give. Got enough for the first down and wants more. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Here we go. Might as well give it to him again. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Off play action. Finds the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease, push somebody back, create some space.
Makes a grab past the marker. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. This Utah State offense has it going. From the gun, the running back has it. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Looking to throw, it's Tollefson. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Aggies! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Extending the play. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Throwing right. Found a seam. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. Makes the catch. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Fires to the big fella. They forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Floating away. Tight end finds a soft spot. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Let's go! Wants to keep it in the air. Finds his big tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Davis looking to pass. He's got the tight end. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The Rainbow Warriors have it with a first and goal. Might be changing the route. He's looking to pass. Lets it fly. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
That ball is intercepted at the goal line. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. This offense is stuck way back in its own end of the field. From the gun, give on the inside. Runs into a wall, they'll give him one out to the 8. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Keep it on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move, he fires. Working on the right. Off and running. He's at the 50. At the 30. Inside the... And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Utah State.
I like it. You're backed up towards the end zone, and you go aggressive and spin the football, try to make the big play, and do they ever. 90-plus yards to the house. Who needs space? I'll take 6.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the... He lets one fly deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Davis looking to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders... where it's a turnover. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Got his man downfield. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Now on second down. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Rainbow Warriors lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. He might want another play. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Fires to the tight end. Open space at the 25. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii!
And how about the tight end showing off the athlete? athletic ability, does a great job in the blocking game. Now, when you need to make a big play in the passing game, you just turn him loose, throw him the football, and he can make big plays like he did right here.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Looking for space, it's Ellis. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down, it's 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Tollefson. He'll throw it. Wide open downfield. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. A 1st down for the offense. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Going for it all. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. It's good. And they've regained the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Oh, he's got a chance. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. And an empty backfield here on 2nd and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Well, they pick up the 1st against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball is going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Quick completion on the out. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Davis will throw. Quickly complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. All wideouts, no backs. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Quickly to the tight end. He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds. The Rainbow Warriors come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Fires to the tight end. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. They're threatening to score and they'll throw it. Now improvising. Finds his big tight end. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Might be calling a hot route. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got it. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Davis looking to pass. Touchdown, Warrior! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in paradise, given all there is to do there in Honolulu.
Utah State about to kick it off to open the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, Ben. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Backed up now, here's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Davis will throw. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, this tight end can run these crossing patterns, and he can catch the ball against man coverage or zone coverage. That time, nice job seeing the ball in, helping his QB out.
To the air on first down. Finds the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Rainbow Warriors will snap it on 1st and 10.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Fires to the big fella. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to adjust the pattern. Makes the grab. It's James. Finds a crease up at 20. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but has held really strong, put up some good numbers.
Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Makes the score. Hawaii 28, Utah State 17.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. They come out now down by 2 possessions, 28-17, and hoping to use this drive to draw closer. Hold it, finds his man on the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They're looking for an advantage to the right. Defenders everywhere as he is stopped for a loss of 5. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Got it in the middle, it's Jackson. He stopped at the 15, not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets a block. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Davis looking to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the right. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. He's marked down at the 21-yard line as the defense comes up with a turnover. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. The Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him.
And a huge thank you in order right there. That return is literally going to go find my man and go, thank you so much for making up for my mistake. That could have been huge, but the offense caught a break and fell on it.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. They'll move the tight end. On the option. Find some fresh air. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Davis will throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. He's got him.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
The Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
Hauls it in, the first down and more. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Utah State 17.
It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Just keeps swinging it. Finds his big tight end. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Davis looking to pass. Quick completion on the out route. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on the critical 3rd down here in the 4th quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Hawaii. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses getting really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
And the returner will be brought down.
And the Utah State offense will take over.
Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
Finds his man. It's Bell. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Steps away to find some room.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to pass. It's Tollefson. Makes the grab on the left. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
And I tell you what, you see this a lot. 4th down, I'm putting pressure on the quarterback. The defense brings the blitz. They have no answer. Nice job being aggressive on a big 4th down.
Fires to the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And the Rainbow Warriors in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
The Rainbow Warriors are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quickly to the tight end. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on 3rd down. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it and still on his feet. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Off the play fake. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete.
You normally don't see this guy miss throws like that. That was a pretty short throw. He can normally make those in his sleep, but with the incompletion, we're now setting up 3rd down.
Tight end finds a soft spot. Touchdown, Hawaii! And the punishment has been extended. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a masterclass in offensive productivity.
Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's for turning it on. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big game for the offense.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
On the play.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Tollefson. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. The offense will quickly use a timeout. That was a really well-run route on the curl to pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, and it's a nice job, too, by the receiver, getting his depth and then finding space in between the defenders, giving his quarterback a nice target.
Complete with conviction on the crosser. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
when you run the football and then throw in the play action, it's such a tricky thing for the defense. Do I play run? Do I come up fast? It opens those holes right behind the linebackers and between the safeties to make the passing game just a little bit easier.
Makes the grab. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. Looking to the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. He's going for the big play. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong.
Finds a spot in the middle. He's running free down the middle. They'll mark him down right there, and how about that play and picking up a chunk of yardage? And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the 4th quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
Trying to barrel in. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Hawaii, 49. Utah State.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Dropping back, it's Tollefson. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. One more play to pad the stats. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Here's a throw downfield late. And that pass will be incomplete, and time has run out on this game. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and it usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but